Our third day of our holiday was April 24th, which was a Sunday. That was the day we had to check out of our place in Weehawken, New Jersey. And we're supposed to move to Staten Island.
A long ways away.
A long ways away. But we were having a lot of troubles getting there because we started our day by checking out our luggage. So we moved out of Elizabeth's place. We had our luggage and we threw it on this city bus that goes into New York.
But we had to also say that we were supposed to be out of Elizabeth's place by noon, and we were supposed to be at Nicholas's house by
I don't know.
2 o'clock or something like that. He was expecting.
But we left a little bit late because you let me sleep.
Well, we were both pretty tired, so we went back to bed, and thankfully
So,
Elizabeth was nice and let us stay extra long.
We
so.
slept there till about noon then, and then we left. We took this New York bus, $2.50 a person ride, and that took us through the tunnel into Manhattan. And once we got into Manhattan, then we decided to make our way
to the Blues Club right away.
So we went to Times Square, and on 42nd, very close to Times Square, we went to B.B. King Blues Bar and Grill. And when we got there, we asked them if we could check in our luggage. And that was already about 4 o'clock. And we had wanted to go to Staten Island first, but we decided there was no sense going that far just to come back again. So we took our luggage to B.B. King's bar on 42nd, checked in our suitcases, our cameras, all our luggage, so that we would spend then the next 4 hours in the Times Square area. And from there we started taking pictures downtown. That's when I started filming footage for some music videos and stuff, and started doing a lot of photography in that area. And you'll see we have lots of pictures.
We ate lunch at McDonald's.
Yeah, that's right, we did. We had lunch at McDonald's right there across from B.B. King's bar. And that was the first greasy fast food I'd had in quite a while.
Well, no, because you had a hot dog in the very beginning.
Well, okay, I had a hot dog.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'm
I did.
sure you did.
Yeah, I did.
Sure.
You're right. That was the first of many hot dogs in my adventure.
There's hot dog stands everywhere.
So we went through
we
there.
wanted to see the Woolworth building. And we had the time to see it.
That was the Chrysler building,
Oh, sorry, the Chrysler
which was
building.
on about 43rd
Right,
and
Chrysler
6th
building.
Avenue about. So we were walking there filming videos, and then he decided to hire that guy, and he gave us a carriage ride for about a mile in the Times Square.
Rickshaw.
And so we did that, and that cost us like $40 for a 20-minute ride, the two of us. So we have some bumpy video footage on that. And you went to Bubba Gump's.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Bubba Gump. The Bubba
What'd you do
Gump
there?
store. I bought a hat from my brother. Shopped a
And
little bit, and that was about it.
And then from there, we took some more video, walked around, and then 80s teen pop star Tiffany was promoting her brand new country music album at B.B. King, so she was playing with 3 other performers. She had an opening act from Calgary. Jenna Andrews, female singer-songwriter. And then Tiffany played a mixture of country songs from her new CD, and I believe it was Trevor Finley on lead acoustic guitar, and I'm going to say John Middleton on acoustic guitar, but I don't think that's right. But I'm going to say Tommy McLaughlin, no, something like that. And also a female backup singer who was fiance of Trevor Finley. And so she did her set, and she did a mixture of songs, and actually I was able to videotape most of her concert.
And it was really cool because they let me actually take pictures too, so that was really cool. And Terry had for supper that day
Oh yeah.
a $57 steak.
$52 steak,
$52.
38 ounce steak,
Which
medium
is
rare.
basically as big as my head.
I think it was bigger than your head, actually. That's the biggest steak I've ever had, and
It was
I
a
almost
big
ate the whole thing.
steak. Honestly,
That was pretty
such
good.
a big steak.
And so then from there, then we had to, the show was over about 10, then we had to make our way, lugging up the stairs with all our luggage, and then we caught the subway all the way down. We were trying to get to Battery Park area, so we took the subway fairly close, but we had to get off a few blocks north, and then we got off, and I got mixed up on my directions, so we walked a bit, and then Valerie got really mad at me because I needed a map. That was the first map adventure where my wife wanted to strangle me, or she would say I tried to strangle her.
Yeah, I'd say finally I just said we're calling a cab to the station, and I think the cab took us like a block and dropped us off at the ferry, and that was because we didn't know what direction to go in, and we weren't all that familiar with the subways in the first couple of days, and
so that was our
didn't
first.
know how to get to the ferry. So
Right. So now we're at the very bottom south end of Manhattan, and we got onto the Staten Island ferry, which is free, 24 hours a day. It runs every half hour, and it is a full half-hour ride.
It is a huge ferry. I think
It holds, I think, 2,000 people.
it's not
1,200 life jackets.
no
So
lifeboats.
so we took that, and we got to Staten Island about midnight, and our host of our second place was Nicholas, who's a man who's about
65.
65, lives on his own. He was a computer programmer since the 70s. He lived at
141 St. Mark's Place in St. George. The name of the town, Staten Island.
So luckily that's only about a 10-minute walk pure south of the ferry itself. So we got there, we got a cab ride, it was about $6 from the ferry to his place the first night, and luckily, even though the building was built in 1929, he lives on the 5th floor, there was an elevator that worked.
Yeah.
So we took that up and we moved in, and we had a really nice view of the
Hudson River.
And you could see the boats go by and
It was
everything.
really beautiful. The building was quite run down. Actually,
It was quite run down. Everything dripped, the water in the sinks and
it
the
was sad
tub.
because you could tell that the building should be nice if anybody took care of it. But Nicholas was really nice, and he stayed there while we stayed there, although we weren't there very much.
And we slept.
Yeah.
Where?
We had our own bedroom right across from the bathroom, and we slept on a foam mattress on the floor. And we tried to hook up our computer that first night. I don't know if we were successful. And we plugged our phones in right by the lamp, right beside Terry's side of the bed. So that we could
More
charge our
adventures on
phones.
that.